Hi, this is Lou, and this is what we are going to do today. So today we have very colorful Sasha and Luke. So, can you tolerate the heat in Chongqing?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I used to be able to tolerate it quite well. I used to go out on the top floor of the building I worked at. It was like 33 floors, and just sit in my pants and get some sun, because growing up in Scotland, it's so grey and dark and windy and wet. You kind of always dream of, it would be so nice to have the sun. But then after a couple of years of just like sweating out all the water in my body, I got kidney stones and decided it wasn't a good idea to do that. So I can tolerate it, but I know my limits now. I just go out for a bit and then go back inside.
Also because we have AC here.
Yeah, that helps for sure.
I'm actually okay with the heat because I think I like summer in general. So as you see, I don't wear too much. That's my way to fight against the heat. And also I like to sweat, especially like after you sweat, you just feel cooler. So that's my way. I do a lot of exercise.
Do you know anyone? Do you have any friends or family members who just like, they melt in the heat, they just can't deal with it?
They melt.
That's but like a lot of people like in Chongqing, they actually go to like the Fairy Mountain or go to the Black Mountain Valley to avoid the heat. That's the way. Yeah.
I just went on holiday to Vietnam, and I was like looking to escape the rich mountain heat and swap it for some baking beach heat. It was a different kind of heat, but still very hot.
I only know local people here, so we were born in this kind of weather, so we survived. Every one of them.
Yeah.
Nobody melt.
Do you think hot pot actually helps with like keeping you cool, like that kind of really spicy food, or does it just take away the idea that it's really hot here? You're just more like, this is too hot, this food.
I think it's the same way like you do exercise after you sweat, and then when there's any kind of breeze, and then you feel cool.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very accurate sentence.
Thank you.
Well done. You score 6.5 on the IELTS.
I think my tummy is always a little bit dirty, so my way is really just to take a shower, and then I just keep the water on my body and be naked. That's my way, because now I live alone by myself, so I do it.
You wank yourself to comfort.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's why it's really good, especially when the water like on your body evaporate, right? And then you feel really cool.
Wow, you give us a very vivid, sexy picture of a single lady with...
Just cut it. If it's not proper, just cut it, okay?
Is that what all single ladies do in Chongqing?
You will never know.
Want to buy a telescope? Is that why you are in Chongqing?
What? To watch women with binoculars?
With the knowledge that you know every girl in Chongqing, they are naked and with water on them.
No, it's not. I didn't know that before I came. It's just...
You still don't know, right?
I didn't know Chongqing was a place until like I looked it up on Google.
This afternoon I got a call from my mother, asked me to buy some sun protection mask for her because they are going to travel. Yeah, because we are very afraid of the sunshine, not like the Europeans. So we always wear a mask and the sleeves.
Sleeves, yeah.
Sleeves, yeah. And also today I saw on TikTok that they sell the also sleeves with gloves to protect you fully, like from tiptoe to I don't know, to everywhere. Yeah, and
you look like a low budget superhero.
Yeah, like very native Chongqing superwoman. Ready to travel or going around in the sunshine or to rob a bank.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Both good pastimes.
Would you ever wear those?
Yeah, sometimes when I was driving, I wear them because after driving for some years, this side is obviously darker than this right side.
Makes sense.
Now I'm putting on foundation, so you cannot tell.
Oh, yeah.
But it is. Ladies, be aware of the sun.
I was going to buy one when I went to Vietnam because the first day I went swimming in my swimming shorts and just got burnt alive, and I was like being really careful not to be in the sun for too long. And then the whole rest of the holiday, I was looking for like a kind of full body suit just for like swimming and being on the beach. But I didn't want to get ripped off, so I didn't buy it.
You mean it's more expensive in Vietnam?
It's that culture where you can't just buy something for the price it is. You've got to have like an argument and like go down and have it.
You never know the real price. Okay.
Yeah, it's just you've got always got that pit feeling in your stomach that you've been ripped off, and I just don't like that. I'd rather either just like not buy it or just complain about it weeks later.
Is it because you look like a very expensive European?
I wouldn't say that. I don't think it's
Because you are.
I'm not for sale.
No, I mean a rich European. That's why they.
Do I look like a rich? I don't think I look rich. I've got yellow teeth from
No,
smoking.
I think the people there will take every European as rich people.
Really?
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. No, there's lots of tourists. There's like so many white people in Vietnam, like more like Western people, and I've seen for a very long time since I went to Scotland. It was like uncanny. I was like with my wife, oh my god.
So Shasha, do you wear any protection against the sun?
No,
Every single day.
actually even today I'm putting on tan oil, so you see like a kind of like some I just like being tan, and I don't feel it's necessary, but people are different. For me, I just want to be more tan, so of course I don't need it. But if you want to be white, you want to protect your skin, it's okay. But it's sometimes a little bit sun, like my coworkers, really a little bit. It's even really cloudy.
Yeah.
They will wear this kind of huge cap. I'm just like, what's that for? Yeah.
Cicadas.
Cicadas, yeah.
We can hear them outside here. They're a functional part of Chongqing summer. Do you have any cicada memories?
They're awesome. Like
It's kind of like part of the memory of our childhood in summer, right? Whenever you hear that, you know it's summer.
yeah, they're like 17 years sucking nutrient in tree, and then they come out. They're like a two-bang Tommy. Like look at me, look at me, look at me. Boom, bang, dead. That's it.
Do you teach biology?
No.
Okay.
I mean, that was very that was not a formal description of the cicada lifestyle.
But you're not making it up, right?
No, but they like for like 17 to 20 years they just suck on nutrients as larvae, and then they come out and they sing for a day or 2 days, have a bang, and then drop
So
dead.
I actually was born in a small village. I grew up there until I went to the primary school. So I was really used to the nature and actually like the sound. It makes me calm, it makes me peaceful.
It's also like works like a weather forecast. When you hear that sound, you don't want to go outside.
Might get banged by a cicada.
So, if you were ice cream flavor, what would you be?
Coconut and licorice, because nobody wants me.
Oh wow! So I think my flavor might be durian, because like if people like me, they will really like me. If they don't like me, they just will never try it. I think that's also my style in my life. Like a very specific, very typical. Okay.
You smell really bad if you've been left out for a few
So
days.
you can try.
I can't smell Chinese people.
I have perfume on, so I cover my stinky smell.
Definitely one of the advantages of having COVID before. Yeah, your senses are dulled to a certain point.
Yes.
I think I'll be a peach flavor.
Oh, sweet.
I don't want to make it sound erotic.
You have a heart of stone.
Yes, how do you know that? I was just trying to say that.
Every peach is the same.
That outside I look very sweet.
On the outside you've got a nasty tasting skin, and the inside you're sweet, but then at the core you're just pure evil.
Yeah,
That's a peach.
I think you know me better than myself.
Oh wow!
You're psychic.
Have that for free.
I just feel like I'm the third wheel. Can I go now?
Is this meat sandwich becoming too one-sided? Do you want to come in small seats? We have a bread meat combo.
What's the best hot food? Is it ice cream?
Hot weather food. There's
Hot
got to be
weather.
ice cream, isn't it? It's just. But you know what? It depends if you're really worried about looking masculine. You can't eat an ice cream. Like everyone looks really camp eating an ice cream.
For me, it's coconut water because I barely eat ice cream. I think this year I only ate once ice cream was in Bali. I was really down that day because it was when I went to Bali the first week, the whole week it was raining every second, just pouring. And I was I went surfing right there. I would join the surf camp. So in the morning I surfed, it was okay, but in the afternoon because of the big rain I couldn't surf. We went to the beach like 1 hour car, you know. We went to the beach but we couldn't surf. Then my mood was really down, and I think I also got some bad news. That was really kind of, I was walking on the street alone. I was just like, I needed some ice cream to heal me. Then that's the only time I ate ice cream this year. So in general, in summer, like when I travel, I just have coconut a lot, like 2 or 3 a day. Cold coconut, I really love it. Yeah, that's my summer food.
I love that image of like you being alone in the rain eating an ice cream.
Yes. Oh my god, I should cry.
Some sad music in the background on the piano.
So ice cream is more like a comfort food.
Yes, I think for me it's like that.
It's every fatty's friend. And I use that term fatty in a non-pejorative way. Is that right? Is that a word? I don't know. I've forgotten how to speak English over the last couple of days, I think.
Can you speak Vietnamese?
Xin chào.
What does that mean?
洗澡. Take a
No,
bath.
xin chào is take a bath. No, xin chào means like hello.
Oh,
And then
Did they have any
I'm good.
cold desserts in Vietnam that were not ice cream?
Yeah, like coconut jelly and like mango pudding and stuff like that. It was really good. The food was nice. It was nice to have like a kind of a different palette from what I'm used to here in Chongqing, where everything's just like spicy. Have some spicy sticks. Have some spicy meat. Have some spicy vegetables.
we
And then-
don't.
Okay. But yeah, everything was like, here, have some peanut like spicy stuff, or have some cold, refreshing. It was more of a palette. I feel Chongqing's a bit one-dimensional when it comes to
We are
flavors.
not.
For flavors. Flavors. Like, let me know. Like, I'm local now. I can criticize the culture. Yeah, like everything's about texture here, but everything tastes very similar.
First of all, we are not one-dimensional. We are a 3D city.
That's true. Is that all you have to?
Second of all, even for ice cream, we have so many flavors.
But Chongqing local flavors, like what do you have? Like,
Local food is just one portion of Chongqing.
yeah, but that's what I'm describing as spicy is a dimension, and everything falls within that spectrum.
But actually, I think that's so true because in Bali, every single meal, I would just tell the server, I want some chopped chili. No matter what I was eating.
Yeah, we are one-dimensional.
But like, if it's not spicy, it's bland. Like that's Chongqing food. Is that really unfair?
Unfair.
It's unfair to say that. Am I being too reductionist?
I think I like that because that's this kind of like symbol of Chongqing. That's the sun of Chongqing. We are hot and spicy.
Yeah, when you take that spice out, is it just bland grayness?
For us, spice is like the key to light up all the other flavors. I'll put it like that.
And what flavors would they be?
It's called spicy plus sweet or spicy plus salty flavor.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, like Chongqing also is very famous for naan food, right? The small pepper. The small pepper. The naan. Now we feel naan.
Oh no, yeah, the mahua. No.
No, huajiao is
What's a
kind of
mahua?
pepper.
Like
Mahua is kind of like a flour product made of flour. Like they fried something
All
in
right.
the oil.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, like that kind of special crispy batter.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. Your Chinese is
Just
good.
turned into a Chinese from me, isn't it? Tell me more, old teacher.
You need to pay.
So I'm gonna take it a little bit more serious. I mean, we can still joke around, but
Yeah.
so climate change.
That is pretty serious.
Wow.
I think I did see the climate change last year because of the extreme heat in Chongqing. I was born here and raised here, and I have never survived a summer with so many days with a temperature above 40 degrees. And also it started to be hot very early in the morning, like from 6 o'clock till 8, it's always like 40 degrees. I can barely stay outside. I think last year I did see, even for Chongqing, this is too hot. Yeah.
Yeah. I think last year the river dried up. That's a pretty good symptom of extreme weather patterns. In my whole time here, I've never seen that, and we could like walk pretty much across the whole river bay, which was pretty cool, but also pretty terrifying about the future of the planet. Yeah, I think it's definitely something that has become a global phenomenon. Like everybody's seeing it across the world. Like now Greece is on fire. Like there's in Spain, there's loads of floods and torrential rain, which hasn't happened for since records began. So I believe. So yeah, it's definitely something that's it's a worldwide problem.
Actually, I didn't really have too many feelings. I'm used to the heat, but I think the global warming is just like a worldwide known problem. Just like it looks sad, right? Also, I think in general, Chinese people don't really pay attention to it. Just for example, like in Germany, I think Germany they really resist plastic stuff. Like a lot of they just can't use plastic, but we are just everywhere. So if we can pay more attention to reduce to use like plastic stuff, it might help. Yeah, I don't know. It's too serious. It can be funny.
But like, why not try and make our impact on where we live as little as possible? We're already making the world a worse place, so let's try and make it a little bit less worse.
That's true.
I guess you could say that.
Yeah.
I admit the climate change, but I don't think humans should be responsible for that. I think extreme heat has nothing to do with the use of plastic.
So it's pesky rabbits, right?
I think being responsible for the environment is just kind of like a sign of the overconfidence of human beings. Actually, I think the extreme heat, it should be, maybe the sun is angry, right? We're just getting to another mode. It's not
End
because
game.
of us. Yeah.
Final boss battle. Can you beat the sun?
Us humans are just a temporary residents on the earth. You don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah, I guess. But you still want, even if you're renting a place, you still want to treat it nicely, so you get your deposit back at the end.
Yeah. I will kiss the earth from tomorrow every day.
Would you agree, Lou, that Sasa just said that Chinese people don't really think about the environment or climate change?
I would say it's not their priority.
What is Chinese people's priority?
In general.
Just, as you speak for all Chinese people.
I'm not taking myself seriously. I don't speak for Chinese people. But I think the priority is survival, success, material wealth.
Yeah.
Because
it's pretty good.
I don't buy the environmental protection stuff.
You don't buy it?
I don't buy it.
Are you like an
I think it's a false belief.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think I heard from my American friend before. Like, it's actually not my perspective, it's my friend's. He said when he visited China, he just feel all Chinese people, we just really focus on our own life, just how to make our life better. Like we actually just only care about our life, our family. We don't really care about anything else. And because we were too poor, like now we are living a better life, we just want to get better. So, but like American people, they're different Western people. Like they care a lot about other things. They protest all the time. They care about politics, everything. But we are not.
But that
we focus on our small thing, ourselves. You can say selfish, but from my perspective, it's not selfish because it's the culture, it's the history. Like we just don't have the ability or the energy to care about other stuff. I think that's good because I think we all know like we are having a better life, right? So that's we fight for it, but also in the meantime we ignore something else because it's about the education, a lot of things. So I don't feel ashamed of it, but I think our next generation, because of the education, different things, that they're already having a good life, they don't need to fight for it. I think they will pay more attention to the environment, to the everything in the world.
I think it's quite interesting to talk about like how Westerners or Chinese people are individualists. I think like politics and environmental issues form part of like identity in like the West. Like I am this, so I'm part of this team. And I think there is a certain level of individualism here as well. But when that's tested, I think people can put collectivist ideas in front of their own individual identity. I don't know, I think there's a point in there somewhere, but not quite sure what it is. I kind of lost confidence about 10 words in, but yeah.
I think in China everybody takes very good care of himself and working hard. What can you expect more from a society like that? We're already better than a lot of systems, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. Like if you look at the UK, we're like a failed state.
It sounds like Thatcherism, like
Thatcherism.
Yeah. Like there's no such thing as society. If everybody taking good care of himself, the society will be good.
Don't swallow that Thatcher.
Okay.
It's killed our country, like the whole idea, because it's just divided. It's become like an American style model of two, just divided and broken really, and I don't see any redemption. It's just the political choices are a guy with a blue tie or a red tie, and both experiences will be bad for.
So we become a capitalist country.
Yeah, we always were, but then when we stopped going to other countries and taking all their stuff, and that was no longer our method of like making money. We've kind of not really found our identity apart from just dividing everybody and making everybody angry.
But also, I don't think China is lagging behind compared to other countries in the environment protecting thing, because we already banned the plastic straws, right? Now everywhere we have, this is plastic.
You get a plastic straw. Much better than the paper stuff.
Why do I get the paper straw every day from the coffee place?
I wouldn't mind like.
We are trying. I think we are getting aware of it. We're on the way. We're not doing perfectly, but we're doing better. I think that's also a good sign.
Things happen quick here. Like if the government says, right, like tomorrow we're going to ban plastic bottles, most people will try and think about, okay, I need to use less plastic. Whereas like if the government would do that in the UK or the West, you'd have like loads of people on social media like, it's all a lie to give you 5G cancer injections.
Really? I do need an explanation for someone to tell me, how does this plastic straw relate to the climate change? Can you tell me the basic?
Well, the idea is that to make that plastic, you need to burn fossil fuels.
Okay.
That's bad for the environment.
Yeah, plastic is made of like how to say that, the oil, right?
Oil.
Yeah.
But even if you don't make plastic, you have to use oil.
But less. Sometimes it's about the quantity, I think, right?
I think most
My understanding, yeah.
But also, like, I forgot to mention that, just like my American friend told me, actually he likes Chinese people's attitude about life, everything, because we are so easy to be satisfied, to be happy. But like Western people, just like I'm not saying you, like just like, because they care too much about the outside things from their family. Just like they're not happy, they protest, they're angry about a lot of things, they just fight back. But sometimes you get so distracted, and you are not really living your own life. You are living in the society too much, just care about too much outside of your life. So he feels Chinese people in general are happier.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that.
Really?
Like, it took me a long time to really get that. Like I'd be like talking to my wife, like, but you don't care about, this politician's really bad and he's going to ruin the country. He's like, no, I can't change it. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like different, right?
Yeah, there's like anger, and being angry about something is a very addictive thing. Like, Twitter's full of shit, but you always go back and scroll down and see it, and something gets you angry, and I don't know if that brings you back, but really you're focusing on something that you can't change.
That's true.
And you can't control, So why bother about it? Why let it ruin your day or like set the agenda of your thoughts?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
In an environmental apocalypse, if we all had to go live in the caves, to do it.
I think we can, because we used to be cavemen, right? Like, and the cave woman.
How long would this hypothetical scenario take?
Forever.
Yeah, let's say forever.
Just live in caves forever?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of sci-fi recently.
I think it'd be good in Chongqing. Like all the bomb shelters have been like turned into like either trendy cafes or like art galleries or like petrol stations,
Yes.
restaurants. So there's like already the infrastructure to probably make that happen. It'd be an interesting social experiment to see if someone could like live in a cave for a year and document their life. I mean, yeah. I don't know, probably wouldn't be very good for you not having any natural light for a long time. I think everyone would just be depressed like in Scotland.
Do we have reception or Wi-Fi in a cave?
Well, I wanted to ask, what would you need? So, would you need reception and Wi-Fi?
Yes. And maybe some toilets with a door.
Yeah. The shine of a marriage where...
Sasha, do you need a shower in the cave?
Seeing your...
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I can really stay in a cave or live in a cave. I mean, maybe for a short time is fine. Even 1 day, 2 days, I can bear with it. But in a long time, no. I can't do that. You know, we are used to all the convenience. But you suddenly go back to the caves. It sounds exciting, but I don't think so.
Maybe a VR headset to like take a walk daily out on the outside. You could walk
That would
around.
be fine, yeah. I
don't
would
know.
in nature, but not really stay there and live there.
Yeah, you could have like all the kind of mental health benefits of going for a walk in nature without all the bad side of actually being outside, getting cold or wet or muddy or sweaty. I don't know.
You can try.
We could give it a try, couldn't we?
So you know, for a lot of magazine, I don't know anything, we have a star rating. But here in Chongqing, because we have so many stairs, we have a stairs rating. The full mark is 1,000. And of course, starting from 0. So for the summer heat in Chongqing, what is the stair rating you will give?
Because I like to see stair rating is like when you're a foreigner and you go for a walk, how many people are staring at you. So I guess in the summer there's more people. So yeah, I would say I'll give it a 9. Like, is this a good thing? If it's a high score, it's a good thing. I'll give it a solid 700 out of 1,000 on the stair rating, because I don't know any comparative to the Chongqing's heat in summer. What about you?
I think like maybe 800 to 900, maybe 800, let's say, because I know like in Canton, like really humid. It's unbearable. But Chongqing, I think it's fine. I'm used to it, and I don't think it's a big problem for me. Also, it's beautiful, Chongqing. So in summer, also I can wear really sexy clothes. I love that.
I think for the summer heat in Chongqing, I'll give it 1,000. I think this is the first time I give it to the full mark, because I was born here. I think Chongqing has the perfect heat. Without the heat, I don't feel it. It's a city called Chongqing. And also with the heat, you can see the beautiful girls dressing less. And more people out there, you know, eating hot pots. Yeah, and with this sound.
There's no wind though. At night it's still very hot as well, isn't it? Like there's a pretty like solid, constant heat. There's not much escape. I mean, recently it's rained a lot, so it's been pretty cool. But when it doesn't rain, it's pretty much constant.
Yeah. I think the people in Chongqing are famous for surviving a very extreme, harsh environment. Summer heat is one of the factors.
What's the other?
The mountain, the stairs you have to climb every day, like Sasha did from the subway. But she made it, and with a perfect makeup.
I'm used to it. So, yeah, so it's not a problem for me.
Yeah.
It makes you stronger.
Yeah, because it did make you mentally stronger, right?
I guess so.
That's why when I saw on the news when the weather in Europe, when they exceed like 35 degrees, and then people began to die. And it was kind of like, okay, they don't have AC for sure, but still they are so weak, I think. Sorry.
Europeans are weak. Are you talking about all Europeans or just like...
That's a wrap. So this is Lou, and this is what we did today. Please like, comment, and subscribe our videos, and we will bring more next time. Bye bye.
Bye. I'm Sasa. Remember me.
Remember me. I'm coconut, like me.
Coconut licorice.
Licorice is the strange taste of
Licorice is just...
the brown.
I don't know where it comes from. Does it come from cinnamon or something? Or?
I have no idea. I feel like it's one of those medicinal roots that
which is very popular in Nordic countries, right?
Yeah.
That candy,
They call it candy, but it tastes like paint. It's not pleasant. Or marzipan, that's another terrible flavour. Marzipan and licorice would be my ice cream flavour. I want to change that now. Have it on record that I'm marzipan and licorice.